The budget increases property tax rates, but also provides for a property tax credit for homeowners. It increases parking rates and gives county employees a one-time $2,000 bonus, but no increase in base salary. Now, Rich, the budget gives more money for public safety, libraries, and more to school construction, specifically than the county executive had requested. Is this a good budget, as Roger Berliner, the president, said, a guarded optimism, a time of guarded optimism?
Well, I don't know what the optimism's based on at this point, given what the state's just done to our ability to attract and retain jobs. And I do not think this budget is well balanced. I think caving into the employee unions and giving a $2,000 raise to everybody, essentially.
It's not a raise, it's a bonus.
Okay, excuse me, it's a bonus.
Well,
but
there
giving
is a difference.
Giving a $2,000 raise to everybody is, in this economic climate, when so many people are still suffering and still unemployed or haven't had a raise in years in the private sector, is kind of galling when they're going to go back on their promise, which they've repeated time and again, that energy tax increase was just going to be temporary. That really hits homeowners, and it hits business owners, small business owners in particular, very hard. And that promise was made that would sunset, and as expected, they've gone back on that promise.
Well, now,
it's
Jerry,
disappointing.
The budget also rejected the proposed $900,000 economic development grant to Lockheed Martin to reimburse the company for the hotel taxes that the company felt it shouldn't pay. Was this rejection short-sighted on the part of the county council?
This is an issue that could go either way. You could make a case that they shouldn't pay this because they're just giving temporary housing to employees that come in, but so there's a choice. They could either take it or not take it, but there's no question that in Montgomery County they're going to take the extra tax. The county, the state are utterly consistent in grabbing every tax opportunity available.
It's pretty shocking. And if you see what the socialist government in France just did this week, they cut public employee salaries by 30% to bring their fiscal crisis under control. And that's a socialist government, folks. And we sit here in Maryland, and there's just no fiscal discipline whatsoever. And you don't have to be a Republican to have this problem. A lot of Democrats are equally concerned with just what we see as fiscal mismanagement.
But the bottom line is, when you have no competition, you have nothing to restrict it.
Well, and what's interesting, one of the things that the council put back in was the second entrance to the Bethesda Metro. And the county executive had cut that, and it's back in.
Right. That actually isn't a bad use of funds. I think in times like this, putting more money into capital expenditures gives the community an asset that then returns revenue, and it puts people to work in construction. I think we should be spending more on construction of schools and roads and transit stations in weak economic times, and less on programs and salaries and benefits for your employees. That's what stimulates the economy more, is investing in the community.
And they put more money into construction and public safety, which I think a lot of people are very pleased about.
You're ignoring the only constituency that counts. It's not the voters, because the voters just keep going doing the same thing. The only constituency that counts is the public employee union.